All right, guys, welcome back to the blog again, guys. Welcome to DTG. I'm your host, Fern, DTG, whichever you want to call me. Thank you for being back here watching the channel, my fellow followers and crusaders out there to get to better golf. And today, guys, decided to take the afternoon. It's Friday, September 26th. Decided just to take the afternoon to improve on my game, other because was doing some mental notes. I know that I've got till August 16th or 15th of next year, which is 328 days. And to my surprise, I strolled downstairs to our office clinic. Yes, we have a clinic in the office. We have our own, medical team and things like that. Got on the scale, and I'm at 264. Not good because my ideal weight with some muscle is 180. I'm hoping to get down, at least lose 80 pounds, and that's part of the challenge. 1 year, break 80, lose 80 pounds. And so as of today, I'm at 264 when you watch this video. Now, I am at my favorite spot. As you guys can see, I'm at the Granada. But in a few minutes after I do the blog, guys, I'll head over to the Biltmore just to hit some balls, guys. It's nothing perfect. It's probably not going to look pretty. I don't even have my tripod. This was impromptu. Didn't want to go to the apartment to go get it. I'm just going to go down there, hit some balls, get back into the field things. It's been raining like crazy here. You guys can look up the forecast. The last 3 weeks, it's been brutal. So I've been doing a lot of like home putting, watching a lot of golf. I've been actually, for you guys out there, for us nerds out there, you know, strategizing. So I got the book. I think I showed it to you the last time. And that's what I've been doing, reading and getting back into the game. Obviously, the real winner of the game is going out there and practicing. So with that said, guys, glad that you can join me. In a few minutes, I'll break away and then I'll try to set it up near my tripod so I'm not bothering any patrons at the Biltmore. I don't know how. There may not be any talking, just me filming and hitting balls, and I'll probably narrate or do like a voiceover. So I'll catch you guys out in the field, all right? All right, guys, and this is the part of the voiceover. And what you're looking at, guys, is me at the driving range. And first of all, to all of my subscribers and everybody watching this video, especially golf analysts, I didn't have my tripod with me. This was just a promptu. So here I'm using a 52 wedge that the guy told me at a Golf Galaxy or Dick's Sporting Good or wherever I got this from my hooky bag. Serves as a P wedge. I didn't question it, didn't care. I just needed to have something that I can throw in the trunk and at a moment's notice go out there. Lesson learned here, guys. Keep a tripod in the car too with your golf bag. But already the first shot, and I can tell you guys that I've been so out of the game that that first shot rang through the entire shaft of the golf club all the way to my hand. It was aching that first hit, and I was like, maybe I was gripping it too hard, wasn't sure. But second of all, forgive the angle. As you guys can see, I'm trying to adjust it. Believe it or not, this whole voiceover of the driving range was actually almost 20 minutes long. I did break it down, guys. I didn't want to bore you with me suffering through this 91 degrees heat. I even showed you what the club that I'm using and what's on there. So here I am, just continue to hit this. Now you'll see me cut away. This time I set up the angle a little bit better so you guys can try to get an idea of my swing, but that's the putter and that's the best that I can do without the phone falling off my golf bag and without anybody being in the shot because the driving range was a little bit busy. Here we go. Not a bad shot with that. Now, I tend to remember this lesson that was given to me in Granada by this really old golfer 27 years ago. He mentioned that the best way to play this game is to hit straight, and that's always stayed with me. So as a golfer myself, I don't know how to do trick shots. I don't know how to make it curve. I don't know how to make it, hook or like the fancy shots. All of my shots are usually straight when I hit it on point, when I hit it in the center. So here I am, just again hitting with the wedge. And right now, as you can see me pacing back and forth when it breaks, is that I'm getting exhausted from that. My hand grip feels weird. And all of this is just the mechanics of trying to get back into the game. Like I said, guys, this blog is trying to be as sincere as I can. I'm not going to come in here and show you that I am a pro athlete. I'm far from it. I'm at 264 pounds. I need to be at 180 pounds. I need to get back in shape. My stamina wasn't there. I was really already panting, out of breath. You guys can tell. If I would have left the full video, you guys would have seen me breathing hard, panting, out of shape, sweating profusely a lot. I mean, it was really hot. I'm not saying that the people that were there, but I saw a gentleman, an older gentleman who took a break from his basket of hitting balls. And I'm going to tell you something. I didn't think it was this hard 27 years ago when I got into golf. I could have gone out here at 3 in the afternoon and played till 7 o'clock at night, hitting buckets after buckets without even losing a stamina or a beat. But man, I'm not the man I used to be. That's not to say that I'm trying to make excuses. So here I am. I still continue to hit with this wedge, and usually that's the way that I practice. I always start with a wedge and a 9, and then I move up to my, on the Frankenstein bag, I move up to Excalibur, which is my 3-iron, and then the driver. Not big into the driver. I know people like to hit those bombs, and I should practice more driver, but because I have 323 days left of this a bet or competition that I did with my friend, I'm trying to strategize the best that I can, and one of them is to break my game down backwards, and that means I'm doing a Tiger Woods style. Tiger actually learned how to putt first before he started hitting slams and short. So his dad worked the game backwards with him. Had him putting, then had him doing chipping and pitching, then had him doing 100 yards or 150 yards approach. If I remember the interview that I heard from Earl Woods or how he was practicing. But again, guys, I felt awkward. I felt like I didn't belong there. Not that anybody was looking at me or judging me. That's not the point. It's just that you can see from me hitting that it's just not good. I've already topped a couple of them on there. So here I'm walking away, and I believe now I'm grabbing the 2-iron, which is from Mazel, Mazel. And I have to say, I was quite impressed with this 2-iron. You can see me hitting it really straight and long with this shot here. But at this point here, guys, I didn't have a very good breakfast, and even though I had a small bucket of balls, here I am showing it off, the 2-iron, the Mazel 2-iron, so you guys can see what I was hitting with. I was already feeling exhausted. My hands were shaking. My nervous system was really shaking. I needed food, and so I was looking. Again, guys, I'm trying to be as open, as transparent as I could be. I was looking at this bucket like, man, this thing is never going to end. I think I topped it in one shot here, or I sliced it to the right. Yep, you can see by the angle of the shot that I sliced it to the right. I was over this, and I realized now when I wrote my notes down in my journal that I got to get back into my cardio, my fitness. Yes, old people before used to do it, but that's because they golfed all the time and walked all the time, not riding carts. A lot of them did walk 9 holes and things like that. So that's how you stay fit. So you begin slowly, because I'm not going to kill myself for this tournament. I want to break 80. I want to win this bet, and I want to lose weight too for my overall health. I am, after all, a 53-year-old man um, who's just wanting to get back into the sport, and the dream here is not only make this channel not only big for golfers and beginning golfers, but at the same time get everybody involved in the sport. At the same time, I want to be able to be competitive. And man, wouldn't it be a dream if we together on this channel ended up at the Creator Classic? That would be a beautiful dream. So at this point, guys, I'm just pacing back and forth because I'm extremely out of breath. I'm sweating profusely. I feel like more golf balls were appearing out of that small bucket. And I've never wanted to have a driving range session end as quickly as this one. And to be honest with all you guys, and as disappointing as it sounds, I believe I hit maybe 3 more shots or 2 more shots after this one, and I gave the rest of the balls to a golfer that was, I think, nearby. Um, I think he was just hanging out, waiting to see who left golf balls so he could hit before his round of golf. And I don't blame him. If you get some free golf balls, get it while you can. Here I am hitting again, but again, I'm exhausted. You could see it wasn't a good shot based on my reaction. And at this point, I was over it. So, all right, guys. All right, guys. If I look disheveled, if that's the right word, or if I look all messed up, guys, I got to tell you, it's whoever said that golf was an old man sport or boring sport, they got another thing coming, because it is a sport. You need to train for it. So, before I give you my analysis of today's, before I give you the end analysis of the game, just want to give a superior big shout out to Nursey from the Fairways Restaurant at the Biltmore, and the Biltmore staff, the hostess, the manager. You guys have been phenomenal. Thank you so much. Great experience, great food. Not that it wasn't, it is the Biltmore, but the level of attention, I think they saw me that I was either really exhausted or about to pass out, and helped me out immediately, get seated down and all that. Not that I was dying, I was going to faint on them, but or anything like that. But I think I said at the beginning of the video, I could be wrong, that I have 328 days, but no, I have 323 days to break 80 and lose 80 pounds and get back in shape. My final analysis, because when I sat down in the restaurant, I started taking notes on my phone. Shaky hands, meaning my nervous system and myself is completely out of whack. Haven't golfed in a long time, and even though when this bet started 2 months ago, believe it or not, we're already going into October, and we started on August 15th going into this idea. I was doing a lot of putting in my apartment. I was doing a lot of reading. You guys know I was doing all the nerd stuff to get back into the game. But truth be told, folks, hands were shaking. My hands were hurting from the grip. Yeah, the video that you saw of me hitting the golf balls is the best angle I could without a tripod. Plus, there was a lot of people, and I don't want to end up in a Joe Swole video where I'm being filmed, or I get reprimanded, or somebody not allowed to film. I don't want to go down that route. We have a mission together. We have a crusade together. So I just want to share that with you. So my analysis is, I probably didn't have a very good breakfast this morning, and I know I didn't. Not enough protein, not enough energy. So I know I'm going to have, anytime I do come here, either after the office or if I come in the morning, I got to have a good hearty breakfast. My analysis, I'm going to have to start walking again to condition my body like I used to before. And last but not least, guys, not to bore you with this analysis, when I got into the sport 27 years ago, I was a young man, 23, 24 years old. And I'm going to be honest with you. You told me golf, and I just jumped in my car, came out here, whether I've had lunch or not, and I was hitting golf balls here at the Biltmore, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way until they closed, until my hands blistered. Today, my hands were just shaking. I could barely get through the entire bucket of balls, and I got a small bucket. So, if you're on a crusade like me to get back into golf, to get back to your peak of your game, and to definitely be competitive, we definitely got to do a different strategy. And as I was sitting at the fairway eating, I was thinking about the Rocky Balboa movie, where the trainer told him, you're older, you got water in the knees, we're going to have to do the training differently. Back then, I just did my simple workouts, hit the gym, hit the treadmill, but I was already young, I was strong, and time passes by. And over 7 years ago, when I started this channel, I was also at my fittest as well. So at 53 years old, going to be 54 this year, I want to share this insight. So if you guys want to get into golf, this is the journey. This is the channel that's going to help you, because I'm taking a path. I'm not sugarcoating it. Look, I'm even going to even posted the video of the wrong angle, terrible angle and blooper, so you guys can see how bad I was hitting how out of touch I've been with the game. So with that said, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. We got 323 days to improve. We're definitely going to get this together. We're going to go on this journey together. If you want to join me on this journey to break 80 within a year and get into the golf, guys, you know, I don't want to sound like other YouTube channels, and I'm not doing that. You can go ahead and subscribe. If not, please comment with me. Just say breaking 80 and let's do this together. With that said, guys, this is Fern. And you know what, guys? Besitos, golf besitos for all of you guys. Goodbye.